Cabbage and tofu are two ingredients that's very nutritious and also very bland. That's why today I'm going to show you how to season this to perfection in a one-pot dish. It's going to be high protein, filling, and tasty. And honestly, being a vegetarian for the past years, those are the three things I find every recipe it has to have on it in order for you to stick with it. So I'm going to show you exactly how to make it. Let's go. So to get started, here's a quick glance at the ingredients, and don't worry, it's going to be in the description. I'm going to pin it in the comments as well. But we're going to need some cabbage, extra firm tofu. So here I broke the tofu. Like, don't chop it. I don't know why. I find like the seasoning don't stick when you chop it the traditional way. It just works better. Like, it crisps better when you just break it up. So add some olive oil, no specific measurement, just so the seasoning sticks. When I add some Worcestershire sauce as well, it just adds like a little smoky barbecue flavor to it. No, I just love it. Some Sriracha sauce as well, 2 tablespoons. Don't overdo it so it gets too spicy, but just enough that it tastes good. I'm gonna add some lemon as well. Like, that's like a method I used to season meat back in the day, so I still use that for tofu. I found like it just adds more flavor, and I enjoy it better. I'm gonna add some garlic powder as well. This is just to add more flavor to it. Next, I'm gonna add 1/4 cup of Cajun seasoning. Now, you're not using the whole thing right now. You're gonna need some for the cabbage, just enough to season your tofu. Now, don't skip this step. So you want it to crisp up. 3 tablespoons of cornstarch is going to get that done for you. And then you're going to set that aside, let that marinate while you work on the cabbage. So I'm using a medium-sized cabbage. Now, I use both sides of it after I split it, but actually you can use half of it depending on the quantity you need. I'm just making a lot because I'm making this for meal prep. So you're going to repeat the same step for both sides. Here, I'm going to use some onions, some sweet peppers I meant, add some flavor. So I'm using orange, yellow, and red, half of it, but you can use all of it as well. It's just, again, just to add more nutrients and flavor to this dish. Right, let's chop up some green onions, scallions, whatever you call it where you're at. Yeah, 1/4 cup of olive oil. That's all the oil you're gonna need for the tofu and the cabbage. So here, I have the pot on medium. You're gonna cook each like for about 2 to 3 minutes on each side. Now, still check on it. Also, do not crowd. I find it doesn't crisp and cook properly if it's overcrowded. And then the timer went off here. I'm just twisting it. I'm just turning it around. It's probably more efficient when I do it. So yeah, like once it's cooked, like you just want to take it out and then repeat the same step for the remaining of the tofu if you had a lot. So it's nice and crispy. And then next, you're gonna go in with our vegetables. Normally I would add some onions to this as well. I didn't have any, so you're gonna see what I use later down in the video, but I'm gonna add our green onion. No need to saute, just leave it for a bit. And then you're gonna add some of your cabbage. Now, you wanna make sure it's seasoned. There's a lot of cabbage, so once you add that, you just wanna stir it together with the onions. And add some dried oregano, some salt, black pepper, and also if you have white pepper, a combination of both, I find it elevates this. And like I mentioned, I didn't have any onions, I'm just using onion powder instead. And then here, you're gonna add a little bit of your Cajun seasoning. Still not using it all. This is a layered dish. So I'm gonna add in some of the tofu. Now, you could actually leave the tofu and cook the cabbage by yourself, add it afterwards, but I just find the combination just adds more flavor. So here, you just wanna stir everything in. And then we're gonna add more cabbage. Now, what I did is like I covered it and let it cook for about 6 minutes on medium heat. Now, depending on your stove, like you'll be more mindful of that, but you just want the cabbage to cook down. I'm gonna add some vinegar as well. And this is just basic vinegar. Apple cider vinegar is another option. Some salted butter. And then you're just gonna cover it. Now, this is, like I said, it's a layered dish. So as you can see, like I checked on it pretty good, and you want to keep stirring it so it doesn't burn. So you can let it cook based on the texture you want, and depending on how much cabbage you're making, you can just keep adding more to it. So you see, I'm just adding like real quick, just adding the rest of the ingredients, and I'm covering it up. So essentially, this should take you about 15 minutes, and that's basically because I'm making a bunch of it. As you can see, nice and tasty, ready to go. Let's put this on the plate. Let's eat. And that's that. Like you can see, like quick and easy. Like it's one of those meals that you make your own. Like I mentioned in the video, like you can reduce the amount you're using, reduce the tofu. Like I use 2 blocks of tofu. You can use 1. You can use half of the cabbage. That's something that you just want to eat right now for dinner, lunch, or for meal prep, you can use the full thing. For me, it gave me about 4 meals, but I eat in high volume. So I ate it that day and it gave me 3 days. Cabbage is one of those things similar to broccoli. I would not like try to leave it for too long. I found like 3 days, that's your like window to have this one. Is still a bit more fresh, but thank you for your time. And if you're looking for another quick and easy recipe, I have a lentil in pasta recipe. Yeah, very similar to this. It's one of those high protein ones you could make real quick. I'll see you there.